Look at that. Christmas decorations and a dead tree. Take my jacket off as well, I think. I'll sit in those lines for a while. That's your hooded vulture. Slightly smaller species than the white-backed. Normally the first to arrive on the scene, or one of the first. I think it's such a classic image. Vultures and dead branches. I think it's been made famous probably by early westerns and cartoons, but there's something very interesting, or there's a word I'm looking for, I can't find now, but sort of sinister about it. Not their fault though, they're great birds in their specific niche, and in their role in nature they're very important. It's just that we as humans, because we tell stories, we tend to like to have good guys and bad guys, and vultures like hyenas make good bad guys. Things like lions and eagles make good guys. I'm personally quite a fan of this sort of the bad good guys. Normally that's an interesting character for me. But let's get closer to those lionesses. It should look quite nice. We can see those vultures flying away. They'll probably get a little bit nervous with us. Watch the tree, I think they'll fly off now. Oh, stunning view of this one sitting on the top right there.
On top of Angola.
I think maybe these birds are a little bit... Oh, this one is ringed. See around the legs there. There's rings on it. That would be part of the research project. There's various vulture research and study areas. Some of these birds get rings so that they can follow movements and so on, but you only can really get the information from those rings if you find a dead bird or an injured bird. Look at that. It's quite a beautiful animal. Again, they've got such a bad rep. An association of carrion and carcasses always very strong with them, but if you look at it carefully, it's actually quite a beautiful bird. There's soft feathers around the neck. Obviously the head itself is relatively bare. It's got very, very short feathers on it. As you can imagine, these birds sometimes get very dirty in the way they feed, so they can't afford to have long decorative feathers on the head and the neck. There's the hooded vulture, smaller, both in body size and the size of the neck, but also the head, but also the beak. See, it's quite a different shape. White-backed vulture and then the very big vulture, the lappet face, they've got heavy, strong beaks. They can actually tear and rip into carcasses. Hooded vultures are slightly more specialized. They can get into the little nooks and crannies, even right at the end of the carcass when everything seems to be finished. And even your bigger vultures can't get food anymore. These guys can still use that thinner, pointier beak to get to the last little bit of nutrition. Well, it seems the vultures are quite happy with us. Let's go see what the lions are like. Unbelievable. We have just driven past the lions. Both Jan and I were watching those vultures so carefully. I thought the lions were just on the other side of them. Where in fact, the lions were that side of them and we drove right past them.